don't care. Grandpa's 95. We'll leave him, dude. What did you do, sir?
I'm sorry.
Was not even listening, dude. This man was knee deep in some nachos, not even paying attention. I guarantee you, his wife, you love me. I bet you dragged him. He hates me. I bet he hates me. You're cool with me, sir. You cool. He's like, again with this guy and his stupid videos. I know this room is full of women that have dragged men that don't want to be here. I understand that. I understand that. Thank you, my man. Good to see you. Thanks for making the sacrifice, my man. Women always go up to me everywhere, in the airport, restaurants. We love you, John, we love you. Me and my husband, we love you. He hates me, I promise. Just every night we lay in bed and watch your videos. You don't have to tell me that at all. Is that how it works in this family here? She watched my video?
Yeah, she was one of the tickets.
Yeah, and you were like, who is this guy?
I've never heard of you, I'm sorry.
Y'all have a good night. Just make something up, man. Let's make something up. This guy, he wouldn't even leave. You get this man some AirPods, he can put it in and listen to some music. You never heard of me? You're sitting no. There's people in the back that have driven 7 hours. They would love to sit up here. Switch this man out. Get somebody up here. I'm just kidding, my man. And where do y'all live? Where do y'all live? Jersey, UK. Oh, my man, dude. Listen. No, hold on. What do y'all move to Jersey for? Jersey's nice. I got a compassion child down there. It's nice, dude. I've been sending $40 a month to Jersey for years, dude. That's funny, relax, that's a funny joke. So y'all are from Jersey, so she bought these tickets a while back, and she said, it's on the calendar, John Crist show, and you go.
She said she wanted to go, I bought the tickets right away.
I respect that, that's a good man. Round of applause for this man. And what's your name, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
What's her name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, when you,
Kevin.
what are you going to do for Kevin to repay him for this?
Ridiculous, I'm saying, but I love America, the best country on the planet, everybody, yeah? Jeez, man, I like it, the best part, because we're a first world country. Yeah, world rating system, by the way, developed by us. Hey, everybody, we're first, you're third, okay? Sorry, no one even knows what the system means. We're first, though. Like some economist at Cornell came up with a world system, no one even knows what it means. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but our economy's not doing great. Like, we could maybe get demoted to second world. If that happened, we'd be like, new rules to the world system. It's based on how many Starbucks you got in your country now. We're the winners. We're number one. And we got like these adventure races now, like the Muddy Buddy and the Warrior Dash and the Tough Mudder Adventure Challenge. Like, this is what we're gonna do for fun now. We're gonna like crawl through some mud, hop over some barbed wire, get chased by some wild animals. That's our fun race. Like in every other country, that sounds like a normal day. Are you kidding me? What do they do in third world countries for their adventure races? Hey everybody, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get up, get in one of these Lexus vehicles here. You're gonna ride to the office while listening to continuous light rock. On the way there, you're gonna stop at Starbucks and pick up a triple grande, no whip, no soy, double grande, 2-pump soy, low tea frappuccino. Get to the office, you spend 8 hours on Facebook, then return. On the way, picking up 2 allergenic, gluten-free children from soccer practice. Arrive home, and it doesn't matter how long it takes you to complete this race because everyone in America gets blue ribbons, everybody! USA! 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 My name's John Crist, everybody! Thank you. John Crist right there. Oh.
When you were a little kid, you're watching a movie with your parents at the parents' house, and there was a scene when the movie got turned off. What scene was it? Sex scene, right? Every time, sex scene. No, well, who turned off for violence? Like what movie?
Jurassic Park.
First of all, that's because. And what happened?
You want to see an arm ripped off when he's in the bathroom? Like, come on.
The first Jurassic Park? You turned it off for that?
Why did it turn off? I just tried.
It's probably because it was Christian. They're like, dinosaurs aren't real. You know what I'm saying? It's fiction. It's fiction. My mom would turn that off. It's like 3 billion years ago. It was 3,000. Don't cheer for that.
That's why I love this community of faith that we have, because we all kind of grew up together and we do a lot of weird stuff, but people don't know it's weird. We think it's normal, but it's not. And like people brand new to church walk in, we're like, we're gonna wash you in the blood. Or I'm calling the cops. These Christian music stations, I love the Christian radio, but they're funny in a way because they always play like, this is why I can't listen to Christian music anymore, okay? Because you ever been listening to a Christian radio station, you ever going through some kind of hardship or struggle or hard time, you hear a song that's for you. You ever been there? Thank you, Jesus, I needed this song. It spoke to you directly. You ever been there? So have I, but like in a different way, okay? You ever been driving home, it's like 3 in the morning, you're on the way home from, making some poor choices, and you pull around the corner, you see that 24-hour Taco Bell, like... just in bumper-to-bumper traffic, just screaming at the guy in front of you like, dude. I don't know how they know. They know what's going on in your life, always. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they got going on over there. Me and my little brother, when I turned 16 years old, me and my little brother had a pact. He was 14, I was 16. We were gonna sneak out of the house and go to Hooters. Me and my little brother. I was a kid. Anyway, we pulled out. We drove into the parking lot like... My brother was scared to death. He's like, dude, let's get out of here. I was like, nah, let's go inside. No one's gonna know. One time I got rear-ended in traffic. I stepped out of the car and I was like, can I get a witness? It's stupid, dude. I did. I got pulled over for speeding one time. I was pulled over, and the cop came up to my window. I rolled it down, and I was just like, I am guilty, ashamed of what I've done. This guy, I don't know what happened. He was back there. When they're back there for a long time, I'm about to get a huge ticket. It's not going to be good. I got to go to jail. I was thinking all these terrible thoughts. This guy comes back and lets me off with a warning, and I was like... Oh, y'all having a good time tonight, Corpus Christi? Thank you so much. Everywhere you go, they're asking for... I don't know if they do this here, but in Denver, like even go to the fast food restaurants, they're asking for money. You walk in there, they're like... For here to go, like to go, like small or medium? Medium, I'd like to serve. Would you like to donate $1 to help at-risk children? Okay, slow down, all right? I'm not ready to make a decision on saving kids' lives right now. I'm trying to decide between a McChicken and a McDouble, okay? Sir, do you even care about children? It's like, okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. We're about to order off the dollar menu. Do we look like a group interested in philanthropy right now? No. I'm sure. At-risk children? I made McDonald's. What about at-risk adults?
Even Chipotle does this thing, instead of asking for a whole dollar, they just round up to the next dollar to support whatever issue they got going on in there. So my last time I was in there, my burrito, dead serious, was $7.98. And I couldn't do this with a straight face. Lady said, sir. Sir, would you like to donate 2 cents to help the children? Nah, not this time. I'm on a budget. Sorry, I can't do it. Come on, Dave Ramsey, baby, step 1. You know what I'm saying? Better than I deserve. I don't know. It's never happened before in the show. I'm just saying, make any sense. They always asking for money in places that don't even make sense. Last time I was in McDonald's, dead serious, they were like, sir, would you like to donate $1 to stop childhood obesity? We're at McDonald's. What are we gonna do? Just raise enough money to close this place down? Gonna put skinny doors in this place so fat kids can't get in? Every Happy Meal come with a pair of running shoes? Sir, do you even care about children? Like, yo, it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm at McDonald's. Like, I barely care about myself.
The other day, he looks at the check, he goes, look, dude, everybody knows this. When you write a check, you got to write all the way to the end of the line. So what? Nobody writes in extra money. I was like, who's going to cash a check for $587 and $1 million? What? Nobody. Doesn't even make any sense. It used to be, no one's using cash anymore. It used to be cash was a sign of wealth and prosperity. Now it's just a sign of a poor credit score. There's no reason to be carrying a bunch of cash. I think this, you guys. I think it's time we take the president's faces off the currency. It used to be a sign of honor and respect to our forefathers. You know, we honor them with our currency. Now, like, think about it. George Washington was a committed, married Christian man. If he had any idea how we were using $1 bills these days, he wouldn't want his face anywhere near that. Okay. Right. I'm just thinking about it. I mean, let's be real honest. If any president should be on the $1 bill, it should be Bill Clinton. Okay. Doesn't make any sense, man. Excuse me, waitress? She goes, excuse me, it's Watrice. That kid has his jersey on inside out and he's chasing a butterfly. That kid ain't a winner. I mean, I'm a Christian, you guys, but I look at some people sometimes and I'm like, even Jesus ain't taking that wheel. You ever been shot? I'm like, you ever been blocked on Facebook? It's Crips and Bloods on the streets. I'm like, it's sharks and minnows at the pool, son. I got a big family. As a kid, your parents came in, saw what was on the screen, shut the movie off. What scene was on? Sex. Look at that. 1,000 people scared to say the word. Sex. 1,000 adults scared to say the word. That's how we grew up. You could watch anything on TV, drugs, violence, murder, suicide, homicide, torture, anything that you could actually go to jail for, no problem at all. One nipple pops out, movie night's over. That's the tricky way to grow up, dude. We had to fast forward the shower scene in Elf growing up. We watched Titanic, true story, as a family. We were homeschooled. We learned about the story. The movie came out. We watched it as a family. I was 10 years old, okay? People are abusing drugs, alcohol, nicotine, people committing suicide, jumping to their death. No problem at all. One, what I deem to be pretty short, tastefully presented art scene
We had a bonfire for VHS tape #1 in the backyard. That's a tricky way to grow up. We watched Braveheart as a family. The goriest, most graphically violent movie I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? There was a scene where one of the women got captured and the bad guy like kissed her and then slit her throat. Remember that scene? We fast forwarded the kissing. Pressed play, watch the beheading. Dude, that is a tricky way to grow up, dude.
This is a cool church, man. This place is huge. You heard about that church that was doing the baptisms and the pastor dropped the microphone in the water? Yeah, the guy got electrocuted. No, he didn't die. He was just like shaking, you know what I'm saying? But it was a Pentecostal church, so they didn't know if he was getting healed or dying. That's my most immature. Don't explain it. Listen, if they don't get it, let them go. They don't deserve that joke, okay? You know, a lot of you guys don't know about me, but I was gonna say if you don't know about me, Google it, but probably don't do that. But I went through a lot in my personal life, and as a Christian, especially surrounding sex, there's a lot of shame surrounding sex, and I was pretty close to ending my life. I was really suicidal back in November 2019, and this got way too serious. Sorry. Anyway, if you'd like to sponsor a child, would you slip your hand up? I'm just kidding. I get nervous when people aren't laughing, but no. But I thought every time I was successful, like I got like something on television or a sold out show, it always come with a tremendous amount of shame because that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? If any of y'all are like trying to be a virgin or your kids, you're trying to teach that to your kids, that's a great thing. But then if somebody makes a mistake, the way we grew up is that's got to go into the darkness and you got to hide, and then you carry that shame around with you every day. And I've said probably from the time I was 17 years old till I was 35, I just carried this. Wow, my man. All right, that's funny, dude. That's pretty funny. Anyway, sorry. That better have been important, sir. That better have been important. Unless it was Siri and it just triggered because I said sex and you're like, here it is. What is the wrong number? Oh, it's the wrong. What are you dialing? Who are you dialing, bro?
It's trying to get the flashlight on.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good night. That's it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh my, that was the wildest thing I've ever experienced. Could have literally happened at any other time in the show.
What are you guys doing? I'm just happy to be out here on the road because I got... Now you just get it that day? Explaining it to the... Here's what happened to me, you guys. I had to write my rent check the first of the month, wrote the check, give it to my roommate. He goes, dude, what is this, bro? I was like, it's the rent check. He goes, everybody knows this. When you write a check, you gotta write it all the way to the end of the line so no one writes in any extra money. I was like, dude, who's gonna cash a check for $587 and $1 million? Can I get this one cash? No. It used to be cash was a sign of like wealth and prosperity, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just a sign of a poor credit score. You got a bunch of cash on you, either like a drug dealer, bankrupt, or you're from Gastonia or something. There's no need. One guy booed that joke. You're outnumbered here tonight, sir. I was like, I can tell that joke downtown. The bus probably didn't come this far, so. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's even using cash anymore. No one using cash anymore. No one using checks anymore. I'm just saying, it's 2013. It's time we take the president's faces off the currency. Think about it, you guys. George Washington was a committed, married, Christian man. If he had any idea how we were spending $1 bills these days, he'd be ticked. I'm just saying, update the system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take Abe Lincoln off the $5 bill and just put Jared from Subway on the front of that thing. Yeah. Update the system. I figured while I was thinking about it, we could probably put Barack Obama's face on all the change. Okay? No, hey. I should have probably Googled how Charlotte feels about things before I said that joke. Nah, I did not like, that's just a clever play on words, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be the face of change. We can get that done. Okay, see ya. Nah, I didn't like liberal or conservative, it doesn't matter to me. Does anyone have this friend that no matter what bad happens in their life, they just find a way to blame Barack Obama for it? You know that guy? What is this, man, a parking ticket? You know what that is? Barack Obama trying to tax the middle class. I'm like, dude, you're parked backwards in a fire lane right now. Plus, what do you know about the middle class? You work at Quiznos, bro. I don't think so. My buddy, we were driving the other day, he dropped a phone call. He's like, dude, there's no cell phone service out here, man. You know what that is? It's Barack Obama trying to take away our freedom of speech. I was like, nah, dude, you got a cricket phone, bro.
Real haircut, everybody. I appreciate that. You got some questions, I'm sure, sir. You got some questions. Y'all just gotta make fun of me up here like y'all ain't got a table full of split ends right here in the front, alright? Your roots are growing out 3 inches, alright? What's up, everybody? I brought a hat up here. I was like, I can't put y'all through this for an hour, but I appreciate that, man. Where are all the good Christians at? Make some noise. Where the Christians at? Good to see y'all in here. Good. Non-Christians. With every head bowed and every eye closed. Nobody's looking around. I tell you right now, I've been in church my whole life. I'm looking. I need to see. You know, I need to see. You know what I'm saying? With West Palm Beach. This is fun. Listen, Florida, y'all do not care about the coronavirus. These people don't care. These people have not, and do not care. I went into lunch this afternoon wearing a mask. They said, get out. Not in here. We don't wear masks. All right, Florida. This seems like y'all are really struggling for the gospel down here. Y'all are really. Thanks for your contribution. Good to see y'all, rich young rulers here. Good to see you. All right. That's a Bible joke. No one's going to get that. But all right. Does anybody have corona? No one has it. All right. I can't have any more negative PR. Okay. I don't know why y'all cheer for that. But all right. I was thinking if we were if I was like, you know when you go to like New York City, there's like Little Italy, like Chinatown and stuff like that. What if you were like backpacking through Europe and you came across like a little West Palm? Like everybody's driving a Tesla, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Botox, you know? Everybody voted for Trump. You'd be like, all right, what's up? These white people, sorry about that. This got weird, I'm sorry. This is like a white church, you know what I'm saying? They get the minorities up front. They want to know, make sure we are diverse. Look at us, we're diverse. Did y'all buy these? How'd y'all get up here? How'd you get up here? They're y'all pastors. At white church or black church?
Mixed.
No church is mixed, okay? So no, I've been to a lot of churches, I've never seen a mixed one. Alright, there's a black church and white church. Okay. What kind of music they play? Hillsong? That's white church. What's it called? Like the Grove or something like that? What's it? The white church thing? What's it called?
Church by the Glades.
Church by the Glades. Okay, thank you. That's a white church. That's what. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Hey, don't make eye contact with me, sir. Don't look down. Don't try to look down like you're not here, like you didn't sit in front of the lights. That's a good church. Like, does anybody else go to this church? Do you know of? All right, people know of. Where is it where is this place?
Coral Springs.
Coral Springs? All right, then, well, you stay out of this, sir. All right? What's this man yelling back here? Who's that guy? Worship leader? All right, you're like black, but he's kind of white because he's from Denham. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna mix it up a little bit. This is getting too much. I feel like this is getting. What do you do at the church, sir? Are you the pastor?
I'm the children's pastor.
You're the children's pastor. What do you do, sir? The children.
He does it all.
He does it all. Okay. And what do they do? Do your wives contribute?
Guest services and
Guest services.
children's ministry large group.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Round of applause. All right. Go ahead. I like this church. You know what? The little hang. I didn't get. You can. Yeah, how many services y'all got? 1 or 2? This is not part of the show. Sorry. Mike was talking to y'all too, wasn't he? My bad. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. These would see. What's the other? What's the big church in town? What's like the?
Christ.
Y'all hate them, don't you? Tell me you hate them, bro. You hate them, bro. I got you. You would hate that, dude. You just drive by that full parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
How to do anything here? Like, I'm gonna ask the women because the women know they won't. Does your husband? Does he know how to do like manly stuff at the house? Like what?
Like, smoke meat.
Smoke meat. That's the most Texas answer I've ever heard in my life. I've heard a lot of answers. I'd never heard that one. Smoked meat, and here you guys are like, I was gonna make fun of it, and you guys are like, that makes sense. And I was like, all right, yeah. I don't know how to do nothing. Here's how much not of a man I am. I went to Home Depot, and my credit card got flagged for fraud prevention. I got a text from Visa. We're like, are you sure you're in a Home Depot? Then Hobby Lobby was like, your rewards points are expiring. I was like, my therapist texted. She's like, let's go 96% just to be safe. I just don't have any manly skill. I'll prove it to you. If you're here on girls' night, just the girls. You came with the girls to this show, make some noise. Anybody here on girls' night? Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. If you're here on guys' night, make some noise. Not once has a group of dudes ever be like, let's go see John Crist. They wouldn't skip, probably. That's probably why. Y'all notice that women are always trying to get away? They're always trying to get away, aren't they? Women, y'all, where are y'all going? You're always trying to, we need a night, we need a trip, we need a weekend. Where are y'all going? We've had a tough week. It's Tuesday. What's going on at the house? Women love getting away. Fellas, have you ever wanted to get away? Fellas, never. My buddy's like, John, you want to go on a men's only camping trip? I was like, no. Fellas, everything men only is horrible. They dragged me to this camp. It was freezing, okay? There's no women there. There's no pillowcases, no sheets. It was just no food, no bowls, nothing. It was just like, but women, you can't even say the word women's retreat and it's already sold out. Just women's retreat, sold out. They don't care who's going, what the itinerary is. We deserve it. We gotta go. There's been a men's retreat on sale at your church for a year and a half, okay? 4 guys are going. They work at the church. Stop sending. That's why I don't have to go to war. I hope we do not have to have a war. Well, I think that everybody knows. We can all agree that America has got the best military on planet Earth. We can all get behind that. But listen, Linda. Listen. Stupid. Linda, listen. Listen, Linda. If you don't get that, ask somebody else. That's dumb. We got the best military on planet Earth, but imagine if we had to have a draft. With this group of 18 to 25-year-olds we got running around this country, it's a bunch of life coaches and bloggers. We'll help. I don't want to get my shoes dirty. You ever been shot? No, I've been triggered. Okay. It is over, dude. Imagine if you realize that's how this country was built. 18 to 25-year-old men fighting, protecting our free, not like this. 18 to 25-year-old men, that's who built this country. You realize if the Civil War happened today, win the battle, wouldn't even make it to the field. All right, men, tomorrow we march. What is that, ragweed out there? Oh, there looks like a lot of pollen out on that field. I did not bring my inhaler. Can you text the general, ask if we can delay till April? This is not the right season for me. I haven't seen the other soldiers, but they've tweeted me some very hurtful things. Just in the bunker taking selfies. Hashtag Confederate life. They'll be like, all right, man, tomorrow we march. You need a shield? No, I'll just use essential oils. Okay.
And my job is, I feel like I'm just very critical of parenting, okay? I don't have any kids, and listen, Fort Wayne, y'all have kids, and everybody else around you has kids, so no one's being honest with you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm from out of town, I'm gonna look you in the eye and say, we gotta start hitting these kids again. We gotta start hitting these kids. John, we don't spank our children. They're gentle parenting. Now they're in high school and identify as a furry, okay? That's how that happens. That's how that happens, all right? The gentle parenting that are bragging about the gentle parent, these parents are out of their minds. Like you don't have to show your work. It's right here. Your son's eating a kitten, okay? Gentle parenting, we do it different. I was at my buddy's house. Okay, he has a 3-year-old son named Caleb, okay? So his mom came in and was like, Caleb, time for bed. He goes, no, it's not. Boom, hit her. Hit his mom. I was like, oh! I was excited. Remember back in the day, a kid would do something that the dad would just emerge from somewhere. You hadn't seen him. He was like in the basement or the attic just watching Tucker Carlson video. He would just, where did he come from? Like a character in Mortal Kombat, just comes over, grabs this kid, hopefully by the arm, maybe by the head, maybe by the neck, maybe by the hair, slams him into another room, shuts the door. You would hear sounds you would only hear in horror movies. And then this child would emerge a different person. Well, that's not what happened, okay? He went in that room, there was no sounds, and it was 3 minutes later he came out, we're really working with Caleb on his emotions and expressions, and we've told him multiple times that hitting his mother is not in his top 3 options. Bro, somebody sent me an article about a family that went to Disneyland, and the mom, it's a true story, sued Disneyland because the son got hugged too tightly by Pluto. What? Remember when our parents would drop us off at an amusement park at 8 a.m. and say, I'll meet you here at dark. Gave you $5 and a ham sandwich. Dude, I got hugged too tightly by a guy that didn't even work there. He looked like Shrek, but I don't think he was a part of the... That's wild, dude. It's a different world, dude. It's a different world. And I'm the emergency babysitter, okay? I just realized that with all my siblings, they only call me, John, please, we tried everyone. Please, John, everyone's busy, please. All 9 of our babysitters aren't here. Can you babysit? I was like, I'll do it, but I don't like these kids. Plus, I don't need this. I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm just at that point now where I can like buy Starburst and like throw away the yellows now. Just one level up, you know what I'm saying? But I take my nieces and nephews out, and whenever they do bad stuff, I was like, this isn't a reflection on me because I'm not the owner. When y'all's kids do bad stuff, it's a reflection of your parenting. I'm out of the game. I'm neutral, okay? Some guy comes up to my niece, he's like, Knuckles, and she was like, And then he looks at me. I go, dude, I'm not a part of this. Take the L and move on. She don't want to give you the knuckles. One time, my nephew was like a bigger guy in the restaurant. He goes, is that guy pregnant? I was like, nice, dude, let's go.
You heard about this kid that was born in a Chick-fil-A? There's a kid. There was a kid born in a Chick-fil-A this summer. Yeah, real life. The kid. Listen, I know we don't know the day or the hour when the Lord is going to return, but if that ain't a sign right there, I'm just saying. I'm following his mom on Instagram, notifications on. I need updates, okay? There was no room at the Marriott. They sent him to the Chick-fil-A. He was born, she went into labor in a chick. They brought her in, laid her back on a pillow of chicken minis. No epidural, just spicy chicken sandwich. I can't feel anything. The employees of Chick-fil-A birthed the baby. For real, took it, cleaned it off, brought it back to the mother, like, my pleasure. And it's okay. I make a lot of jokes about Hattiesburg, but I do love this place. I spent 4 months at Forest General at Pine Grove in 2019. And yeah, it's unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Last November the 6th, I just celebrated 5 years sober. So it's a miracle. A miracle. Yeah. A lot of good people over that hospital, and I remember I was so sad to be in rehab. I remember coming down here, and I was like, man, this is terrible. And then I got to the city of Hattiesburg and go, oh, it's even worse. And I'm just kidding. It's a beautiful city, and I say a lot. There's so many people in the city that people that kind of knew me when I came down here. And the first week, everybody's like, what are you doing down here? I was like, I'm on a golf trip. And then I was like, you're here for 4 months, and you're in Hattiesburg. There's no way. I think everybody started to know why I was in Hattiesburg, and everybody in the city was so kind to me, and everybody there was people that were like coming up. I remember like pastors would come out to me, like slip me their number. They're like, if you need anything, let me know. Like we went to meals all over the city, and people took care of us. One time a girl was like, here's my number. I was like, well, that's why I'm here. So maybe don't do that, but you can look that up. Don't look it up, but anyway. But there's a lot. I would say this: that there's a lot of people I was in treatment with. I was probably in there with 50 or 60 guys, and there's probably 4 or 5 of them that have not made it. That they've passed. That they had a lot of addictions, and it gripped them too heavily. And I always I think I said this last time I was here. One of the guys, we are all in a group text when we all left Hattiesburg. We're on a group that we're going to stay sober. We're going to stay strong. We're going to go to meetings. And one of these guys, after about a couple months, he dropped off of the group text. And then we knew if you're an addict or you know anyone with addiction, you know what that means, that they've gone back out, It just makes me sad to even say. And then there was another month went by, and this got way too serious. My bad. You're like, I thought this was a comedy show. People are crying now. My bad. Anyway, we're going to pass around the buckets. If you have a couple dollars, would you just... Forest General asked me to just pass the buckets. I'm just kidding. That was wild. That got too serious. No, all right, let me just finish. I get nervous when I tell a story and people aren't laughing because I can't see y'all. I don't know. You guys are like, what is happening? What's the score of the game? But we eventually got like an obituary that he had passed away, and I've never forgot that because he relapsed or whatever, right? And he didn't want to come back. He didn't want to come back into the group text and say that he had relapsed or that he failed, and that it was that I always say addiction did not kill him. It is the shame that killed him. That over death, like either the enemy or the devil or whatever you want to call him. If you're not a Christian in here, that doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but well, it matters the most. But no, whatever was whispering to him, if you got back into that group text and all those other guys that are sober, if you told them you relapsed, that they would make fun of you, that they would be embarrassed of you, that you're a failure, and it was the devil that whispered to him so loudly that he couldn't overcome it, and the devil whispered to me, and many times, and I'm lucky to have made it on the other side. And if I ever came back to Hattiesburg, that I would tell y'all thank you. You might have saved my life. Really, that's it. That's it.
I don't have time for this. That's dumb. Or interesting. I think all you guys do here, I think I drove around for a little this afternoon, but all you guys do here is just buy and sell gold.
Is that what you guys do, Scottsdale? Like, we'll buy your gold. Like, what? Since 2012. If the recession crashes, like, you're gonna do nothing with gold. Like, I don't know why everybody's wanting to buy it all the time, but I get, like, selling your gold to, like, a store. But, like, have you seen, like, the Cash for Gold commercials? Like, you want us to do what now? Go all around our house, get all of our gold together, and then put it in an envelope? What about, like, a box? Like, some secure packaging, maybe some insurance, a tracking number? Nah, just an envelope. Just throw it in there. Lick it up, seal it, and then who should we address it to? Just Cash for Gold. Big black, clear letters, just Cash for Gold. And then just go drop it in your mailbox, put the red flag up. That sounds like a good plan until the mailman comes, makes $8 an hour. Picks up your Cash for Gold envelope that weighs 13 pounds. Probably his last day on the job, I'm just saying. But who's the Cash for Gold who's the postman that got the Cash for Gold warehouse on his route? He's like, all right, anything coming in and out of this building here has got to be either cash or gold. Goes to that place every day and delivers a piece of mail in 3 weeks. Scottsdale, man, you guys need to tighten it up. Just probably the Cash for Gold headquarters here, man.
That was a real shelter growing up. I didn't realize how sheltered I was until last time I went home. I was actually looking through a photo album. I saw a picture of me and my brother in the back.